morning, teacher friends. So I'm Dani. I'm here to tell you my list of 5 and maybe 6 things that VIP Kid did to prepare me for teaching online successfully without school and on my own. Um, so let's get right into it. I've been thinking about this and just jotting down how much it's helped me. So I have been teaching for VIP Kid for over 2 years, which is crazy. I don't know where the time has gone. And I currently teach 100% for Outschool as well as some of my own tutoring. And that's been going on for about a month. So I made the transition about a month ago. But I was thinking, like, I would not be successful if VIP Kid had not taught me these things. So tell me if you agree, if you're a VIP Kid and Outschool teacher, or if, just let me know what you think. So the first thing is smiling. This was actually just added to my list yesterday, but I had a challenging day with a few students who, they were having a day too, and it was you know how it is. I had to activate the mute and, this and that or whatever. So keeping smiling, not showing that you're okay, you're getting a little, you know, you have to just keep smiling and be firm with them and everything. But it's the smile. So often I'll catch myself not smiling. And then I'm like, oh, these kids, the confidence that you get looking at someone who's smiling at you, especially when you're learning how to read or you're doing math, it's like, I'm always like, you got this. Like, I'll give them a little nod and be quiet. I've also learned to give them time to answer, which I learned from VIP Kid. So, all right. So, smiling and giving them time is going to be number one. Number one originally. So, number two is comfort on the screen. So, wow. I was very uncomfortable when I started teaching online, and I need to acknowledge that there's a shadow. One of my lights burned out, so I have like a little light along with one of my umbrella lights, but I just ordered the lights for my other umbrella light because lighting is super essential. Actually, I didn't click purchase yet. Let me buy it right now. So important. Like, I didn't want to have the shadow. But speaking of being comfortable on camera, getting comfortable with good lighting and a good space and, you know, having a good headset, knowing how to noise cancel with your headset, use your mute button so that you can be professional, even if you have to cough. I've had my children take classes, all kinds of classes online, and I realize how loud it is when a teacher forgets to mute and they go ahead and cough. So I'm still using my same headset that I first purchased for $20 at Walmart. I bought another one, didn't like it, went back to this one. So comfort on screen is huge, and I'm finally there. Right now I'm using my green screen. I don't usually use it because I'm holding up a whiteboard in class. So I'll go back to my classroom, but that just brightens up my day to be able to change my background. But usually the kids don't like it because it gets all funky and they can't see this unless it's right in front of me. So if I'm trying to work with them, I have to come back to my class. But my lighting is really bad today. So it's really shifty because it's not my ideal lighting. All right, number 3, props and extension galore. So I've really minimized the amount of props that I use in my tutoring because I can do a lot of Google Slides. But if I run out of time with a student, I run out of things to do, I have a bazillion little props over here, you know, collected from VIP Kid, and I can pull from depths of things to talk about, and that is because of VIP Kid. So I have even drawers over here filled with animals because we use so many props in the lower levels, and when you're starting out you get so many props. So I have everything to extend, and so I never worry about running out of things to do in a class. So that gives me some confidence. So thanks, VIP Kid. Number 4 is listening closely to sounds. So I teach beginning reading. I did teach some ESL online, for Outschool, I mean, but I don't right now. But I do tutoring and I also do, beginning reading classes. And I listen carefully, and I think the parents really appreciate that because it's not just can you read the word, it's also are you saying those sounds correctly? The TH sound is big, the L sound, the R sound, the W sound. Lots of kids go through changes with that, and all they really need, in my opinion, is repetition. Somebody to go, huh, say that again, say that, and put your tongue to your teeth. That. And so I'm big on that. And if parents don't like it, then they'll just not take my class. But my classes are doing pretty good. So listening closely and being a stickler for those sounds is something I learned from ESL, VIP Kid, and Gogokid.
Totally forgot one of the things, so I had to pop in here. Um, Parent feedback. I just got finished with class and I have to send my Word documents. So, one of the things that I learned from VIP Kid was how to communicate with parents. Did I say this in this video? I feel like I forgot it. So, what I do with Outschool is I create a Google Doc and I just make up my own worksheets. It's easier because I can duplicate them for other kids and I can change them easily and just rename them and have as many as I want. And I can make them specifically for my students. And yeah, so, and then giving feedback after every class, really making the students and parents feel like, hey, I care about your student and this is what we're working on and I'm keeping track of what we're working on and I have goals set for your child. So I think that's really helpful for me. I think the parents appreciate that and I know I would as a parent. So I always just try to teach the way that I would want to receive education. So parent feedback. Thank you, VIP Kid. I learned how important it is, how to write it without, hurting their feelings, but being honest and yeah, just talking to parents. So, all right, I'm gonna pop this in the video because I forgot.
Um, and number 6 is timing. So most of my classes on Outschool are 30 minutes. I've changed some to 25 so that I can back to back some classes. But ideally, I like to have a good 30 minutes to an hour between my classes. 30 minutes is good, but the hour is nice sometimes too. So when I do a 30-minute class, I can feel the time. Like I can glance up at the time, but if I'm in a slideshow, I can't always see the time. I can work for a while and then I know, okay, we're getting closer to time. I can complete my lesson in 30 minutes with games because I'm used to timing the games and timing the class just mentally. You do something however many classes and hours and minutes you've taught on VIP Kid, it's muscle memory. You remember the timing. So that is my list. I am so thankful. VIP Kid is offering me, like $16 to just open one slot, but I'm just really focusing right now. Um, I have taught 1,894 classes with VIP Kid. So almost 2,000 times I've done the 30-minute repetition. So it just gets there. So that is it. Tell me if there's anything that I miss that you find you learned from VIP Kid that prepared you to do this online teaching thing. And I'll just add, my daughter's out there taking classes. My son's taking his online public school classes here in Louisiana. And my daughter's teacher just did a stretching with them. They did a little dance, little holiday dance, and then like a moon shape stretching. And they are doing an amazing job. And they weren't trained like we were to teach online. They just were pushed from classroom to online, figure this out, we got to do this. And I am so grateful for those teachers. And I'm going to do a gift card to them because number one, it's easy. Number two, that's the time that we're in. But I really want to show my appreciation because I remember as a teacher in the classroom, getting those little cards and gifts from the students at Christmas just was, I felt so appreciated by those parents, and that was everything to me. They were grateful for what I was doing for their kids, and it just filled me with so much joy. So I try to make sure to tell the teachers how much I appreciate them. I'm a teacher, but I cannot teach my own kids. So let me know if you feel the same way. Some of you that watch my videos homeschooled your kids, and I bow to you. So that's it. My kids are in here already. Gotta go. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.